graders. It's Monday morning for us. I'm on my way to the shop. It is 6:33 in the morning. Just stopped and got my coffee and headed over to the barn. Not real sure what's going on today. We had several things that we could be doing. I'm not sure which one is the most pressing. I'll talk to my dad and brother and we'll come up with a game plan. I know, hope you guys had a good weekend. We had a good weekend. My dad and I went to our little hunting camp up in the panhandle of Florida. And then my brother and my nephew went to their hunting camp, which is in South Georgia. And it's that time of year. It's time to get started on stuff. Now our hunting lease doesn't, or our hunting property, hunting season does not start until October 20th. We're behind most of the rest of the country where we're at in the panhandle. Our deer don't rut until late January, even early February. But we went and got some stands put up, some corn put out, and some trail cameras, some cellular cameras. So I'll try to give you guys some footage of both of those hunting camps and also some pictures from our trail cams. So hope you guys had a great weekend and I hope you're enjoying the videos. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll get right to it. Thank you guys. All right, graders, we're actually taking a Friday off and we're gonna run up to the hunting camp. I showed you my brother's and my nephew's hunting camp last week. Today, me and my dad are gonna go to our hunting camp. It's in the panhandle of Florida. And you see we've got some corn loaded up. Got our four-wheelers. We're just gonna go for the first time this year and put out corn and cameras. Our season doesn't start until October. Sorry, the air chuck blew off the tire there. But I'll give you guys a little bit of footage along the way here. All right, guys, we're at the hunting property in North Florida. We've actually already baited up one stand and put a camera. I forgot to get my GoPro, but I'll give you guys some views of us doing this going forward. We have a little over 200 acres here. It's absolutely beautiful. We have some big fields, some pretty woods, and quite a few deer. So this is the first time we've been up this year. The very late season here in the panhandle, it doesn't start until October. So our deer are still growing. Sorry, my dad was hanging back there for some reason. Anyways, this is just, we're gonna head back and check some stands that we haven't been to in quite some time. There was a food plot here with a box blind, and I'll show you the box blind. You can kind of see where the food plot was last year along that line. And then that box blind right there that we hunt out of. My son-in-law killed his first deer ever out of that box blind this past year. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna head on back to the woods where we're gonna check a couple of stands, and I'll show you when we get there. All right, graders, you see my dad coming up through the woods there. This was my spot from last year. You can kind of see my stand right up in that tree. It's very thick right now, but remember, guys, we don't start till October, and things start to thin out a little bit. Last year I had some corn and a trophy rock right here on the ground. You can see where they just wallered it out. And I killed a little buck here. I actually killed a big boar hog, and I killed a doe here. So pretty good spot. It's thick right now, summer growth. But this is the spot for now. I'm really not gonna do anything here other than just bait it up, put a camera over it, and we'll be good to go for this season. We actually already did my dad's stand, but I'll ride back and show you guys some of the setup there. To cut a few logs out of the trail here.
Quite a bit of bush hog in here, guys. This is a great spot for a very long shot. There's a power line or gas line that runs through our property. And man, it's a great shot. Got to get us something set up here where we can shoot across this thing. All right, guys, we're going to my buddy Chris's stand. This field, you can see it's clear over my four-wheeler. We planted a food plot here last year, and he put a ground blind up. We're going to go make sure the camera is still there and put some corn out for him and get his camera going. He wasn't able to make it on this trip, so I'm going to try to help him out a little bit here. This is the other side of that gas line that I was showing you a few minutes ago. This is a big, long field. I think it's like 990 yards, almost 1,000 yards long. And on this very end, we made a food plot last year. Got some pictures of some really nice deer. Honestly, we weren't able to hunt it very much, but it's a great spot. Hopefully the food plot is not as grown up as the rest of this place. We're getting to the end right now. Well, it's definitely grown up, but not as bad as the rest of the field. All of this was a food plot last year. Oh no, it looks like maybe the tree that the camera was on. No, hold on a minute. I'll go over some here. Somewhere over here I've got a camera. And there it is. Like nobody's messed with anything, so we're good on that. Okay, graders, we're actually, this is a different day. This is Monday. The weekend has passed, but I was going to show you guys what this looks like when the concrete guys come in and form up. So you saw that we cut out that lead walk, and over the weekend those concrete guys got back in here and formed up the lead walk and the driveway. So that'll give you an idea of what's going on there. And today we are going to remove a bunch of this brush. These trees that are down here. This is actually something that the homeowner is paying extra for. We're basically going to remove all this stuff where these trees went down. It's hard to see, but there's a big tree down inside there. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing today. And I'll show you the backyard, because I left a little earlier than my brother the other day. Now again, this is just a rough grade. We'll come back after the concrete's done and do a final grade, but this yard was very low in the back, and you can see how it's been brought up now. But that gives you an idea of what the job looks like. They did form the end of that driveway, which may cause a little bit of a problem for us getting in and out for that brush, but it's not a big deal. We'll figure it out. Okay guys, when the other guys get here and we start moving this stuff, I'll give you some footage. All right, we're getting started on this. He's just kind of clearing some stuff out where we can get to it with chainsaws. We're gonna cut up whatever big logs there are, and the dump truck is on the way. We'll load it, and then we'll haul it off. Probably gonna have to end up pushing that in his bucket.
I got one. You don't need it for these.
This one you do.
Huh?
This one.
Yeah, I got one of them.
Might need that one for this. I couldn't get all the way through, but